Hello everybody and welcome to Hang Out with Heather. I'm your host, Heather, as I'm sure you can assume. And right now it is 2:23. It's Monday. 4th? 5th? I think it's the 4th week of school. I'm not keeping track. But today I wanted to talk about first freedom in college. So probably thinking, what is that supposed to mean? For many kids, such as me, you have been kind of had that helicopter parent, not to be mean to like my dad or anything, but he definitely kept some tight reins on me to protect me, I guess. And college is my first sense of freedom, since I never really was able to sleep over. Like, my first sleepover was at 17 years old after a concert because he didn't want to come drive and get me. And now I'm like, wow, I'm like here and I can do whatever I want. Like, and for lots of people that's kind of overwhelming. I'll put it that way. It's overwhelming. And I'm sure some kids are going off and partying and doing drugs or whatever. That's not me. I don't do that type of stuff, I guess, but yeah, I don't do that stuff. There's no I guess. But like, my first freedom was that one of my roommates and I, we went to the store together. We took a bus and we went to the store. Like, for most people it's like, oh, we've been able to do that forever, just, drive down there. But I'm like, first time ever not having to ask to do things. It's amazing. But for some people, I feel like I can handle myself fairly well, and I'm not going to go crazy or anything like some people do. But I guess I just want to talk about how to prepare for all these new overwhelming things. Because for the first time in a lot of our lives, we're alone. Even if we're not alone, but like in a whole new environment, our parents aren't right here or right over you. I mean, my parents still kind of are. They both live fairly close. And they call me like 3 times a day. Oh boy. But I just want to kind of talk about how to prepare for that. So what I can say is find someone who you trust that makes you feel secure. Like, for me, I have my one roommate that her and I do like everything together. And so I know that, I don't have to do anything alone. And I have this person who I know is going to be here for me. That if I want to do something, I'll be like, hey, do you want to go get lunch? Or do you want to go somewhere? And she'll be like, oh yeah, sure. And then we just go. Don't have to ask. Like anyone else, you can just go with a friend. It's crazy. For me, at least. I didn't really plan this video out, can you tell? I was just the first thought that came to my mind. But do know that there's gonna be a lot of new people out here, and not to trust everyone. Like, not that people here, or at my college in particular, are like terrible, because they're not. They're pretty nice. And I've found people to talk to on my floor and all that stuff. I've definitely come to encounters with creeps. There's a kid who makes me very uncomfortable. So uncomfortable. But at least I have someone to talk about it with. I just take the stairs a lot because I don't want to get in an elevator with him. Like, I'll tell you this. A couple days ago, we walk in, there's 2 doors. There's a little open space, like, into the building. And there's another doors, and there's the elevators behind that wall. And so I went through the doors to the elevator. I opened them up, I walked in, I saw he was waiting for the elevator. I turned around and left. I was like, I can't get in an elevator with him. So I went downstairs to the corner store, the store in the basement, like, waited for a while and then went up the elevator because I knew he would be gone. I'm just like, he makes me so uncomfortable. It's crazy. But at least it's a rarity. So be prepared that you are going to find someone who's creepy. Like, there's always someone creepy. But as long as you, don't go into their room or something and prepare to be killed. Can't really offer any other advice than just avoid them as much as you can. But, start saying I know some people hate that, so I'm trying to collect my thoughts since, oh my god, he freaks me out so badly. I saw him again today, and I like got back to my room and I was like, oh my god, he freaks me out so badly. Because he like stands like right in front of you. Oh my god. It freaks me out. Yeah. But do know that you don't have to ask for anything anymore, and that's incredibly liberating, because when you're an adult, like, you don't ask your parents to do things, like, you just do them. And it's kind of a slow immersion into it, because eventually, when I graduate, I am going to be on my own and having my own place, I guess. I'll still make friends, I'm sure, but definitely it's a good way to become acclimated to it. Because I know some people have gone, like, their entire lives basically being able to do whatever they want. So for us kids who weren't allowed to do that, it's very eye-opening. Just be smart. Like, don't go to parties or anything. I mean, like, if you absolutely want to, then do it, I guess. But drink safely then, you know. Call public safety if you feel you're in trouble or your friend is in trouble. Like, they're going to help you. It's like the Good Samaritan law. But, sorry, I have making a friendship bracelet over here, and I have the strings, and I'm playing with them. Yeah, college is fun. I make friendship bracelets. I'm not doing work. Yeah. And also, speaking of work, get your work done. Like, one of my roommates, she's always like, oh my god, I have all this work and I don't want to do it. And I'm like, if you keep on putting it off, then you're going to have to do all of it last minute, and it's all going to be trash, and you're going to be so stressed out. Like, just do it. Because she had asked me, she's like, how do you just do your work? I'm like, turn off my phone, put it away. Like, I turn it completely off. Then I just sit down and I do my work. No distractions. It's amazing. Crazy how that works, right? But yeah, stay on top of your grades. Like, it's important. Like, you're paying for all your classes. Like, whenever I see people, because like I'm at tech school, you're allowed to have your laptops. Like, whenever I see people in lecture, like, playing games the entire time, I'm like, if you fail this test that's coming up, like, that's on you. You're the one who's not doing what you're supposed to do, so I don't get that. We're paying for it. I pay attention as best as I can. Because definitely sometimes when the teacher starts talking to one student in particular and it's back and forth between them, it's like, I don't have to listen to this, I don't care. But for the most part, like, do your work. Take your notes, because it's important. And also, one thing I think is so weird is that a lot of my quizzes are online, and the teacher's like, oh, it's open book. I love that, because, like, in high school, obviously, you're not allowed to have an open book. Like, you have to memorize everything, then it's gone 1 year. Like, after you take the test, like, you don't remember it anymore. But the real world, like, the workforce is about application, not memorization. So it's pretty cool how I can use the notes that I've taken. Not that I really need them, because I am just good at memorizing things. You're able to just go ahead and reference them, because you wouldn't want to trust someone who, you know, can't remember everything to... You wouldn't want a doctor who can't remember where certain things are in your body. Like, sometimes you have to reference different things. Or a chemist who doesn't remember, like, what chemicals do what. It's okay, reference it, it's fine. I think that's, I don't know, it's really important to me. But it's just so weird, like, college is so much different than high school. And I don't know, it's just, I didn't really have a ton of expectations, but any ones that I did, I'm like, this is not at all how I imagined it would be. And believe me, it's like, looking back at all the memes that I've seen where it's like, oh, I don't know how I could do all these things in high school, like take 7 classes and do 100 clubs and still want to do things. And then in college, you take 1 class and you're tired. I'm like, yeah, every single class, I'm like, so ready for a nap. Can't handle it. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, I don't want to go to class. But obviously I will. Like, because again, I'm paying for it. And I haven't slept through my alarm again, so that's good. It was hopefully a one-time thing, and it's going to stay like that. Normally I religiously check my alarms, and the one time I don't, I mess it up. Of course. Because usually before I sleep, I can't, like, go to bed without making sure that my alarm is correct. The one time I didn't. Crazy. But, yeah, this kind of was derailed. I didn't have a huge plan of what I wanted to talk about. I just know that I need to make more videos. I'm sorry. My roommate and I might be doing a haul soon. Our little dollar store haul. Or no, not dollar store. Well, our shopping haul. So we went to the dollar store and Vets and Goodwill. And we walked through Joann's and I almost bought stuff, but I was like, I don't have the money to be buying more embroidery floss. As much as I would like it. I just need to get paid for my job. I'm just ready to get paid. I walked down to, because like my campus is huge. And of course I had to pick up my check is like all the way across campus. So I walked down there and I was like, hey, yeah, I pick up the check here, right? And the girl was like, it's next week. I'm like, okay. But I've already set it up for direct deposit, so once I get this check, it'll automatically go into my checking account. Because I need money. I need money. Who doesn't need money? But the college students especially. Everything is so expensive. Like, I went to Barnes & Noble. I think I might have talked about this in another video, but I went to Barnes & Noble, got 2 things, and it was $60. And I was, even with, like, a gift card, I had, like, $13 in a gift card, and it was still $60. I'm like, Christmas and my birthday, come already, please. So I can get more money. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll try to be more organized next time. You know, I'll have my little notes, just what I want to say. But I hope what you take from this is have fun, but be smart and, you know, don't overexert yourself by doing too many things all at once because you have this freedom, because it's not going to end well. So, thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye.